I want to quickly show you how you can put your lining on your princess dart. So it's not a big deal. It's a very simple thing that you can do. But then before you do that, as you can see on the picture here now, you can see the material is already here. You can see the material. I've lined the material on the lining. So what do I need to do is just to trace it this way. So this is how you can do this. You can just trace it this way. You can add a little allowance so that by the time you are turning it, it will be easy. Just trace it. By so doing, you trace your lining. Some persons may want to use like what you notice now, just shake. You might use a pin and hold it. You can hold it with pin so that you don't make mistake in your work. You can use your pin, office pin, and hold it down so that your work will be clean. You can use your office pin and hold it. Use your pin and hold it so that as you are turning, it will not shift. Because if once you make mistake in your shifting, it may be an issue. You might not get it accurate. So as it's firm now, you'll be able to cut. You will be able to do your cutting perfectly. You can see that because my pin is on it. It's no longer shifting. So you can do the same as you do your tracing on your material. You can see that. So by the time you now sew it together, I will also show you later how you sew it individually. You sew the lining first. After joining the lining, you now join the material also separately. So when that is done separately, you now put them together. You at the end of it, you will not even see the area where you join the lining at the back. So it's a tips that you can actually follow. I need to cut the back panel. I need to cut the back panel now. Um, but now I'm afraid that my lining is not enough to cut the back panel. Already I have the materials I'm cutting. There are three girls. I have cut the lining for the two. So now the remaining one. I've cut the front panel for the one of the girls. So it's remaining one, the back panel. Now I'm having the pieces. I just want to show you a tip of something here. What I'm having now is pieces. I'm afraid, will it be enough? So it will not be enough to cut all of them together again. Now, what can you do in a situation like this? Instead of running around or looking for where to get the same material again, you can cut your lining individually. You can cut it individually. So all you need to do is to separate it from what I have done now. Instead of cutting it together again, now I will cut it individually. I will cut it individually. Just see what I want to do now. So since it will be an issue for me, so I am going to check on the pieces, the one that will match so that there is no need of going to buy. Okay, this one can go. This one can go. As you can see, this one can go. So it's just to do it individually. At the end, everything still come out the same way. You trace it the way you do the tracing. This is actually what you can do in a situation that you are running short of your lining. Even main material, you can do this in main material. When you have cut your material is no longer enough to get what you want to do done, you can actually cut it, use pieces of the materials and get your work done without much stress. You can do that. So this is the back panel I am actually cutting. It's still the same thing. There is nothing different. Guys, I hope what I'm doing is clear. So there is no point of cracking our brain. Hey, what will I do? What will I do? What will I do? The work can still be done without unnecessary headache. Without unnecessary headache, the work can still be done. As you can see, it's completed. So there is no much thing about that. So it's a way of being economical with your material and get it done. Even when a material given to you is not enough for what the client want to show. If you economize it this way, you can also be able to achieve what you want to do. Thank you so much.